Hi, Gypsy Crystals here to do a reading for the sign of Aries for March 2020. I've already laid out your spread and we're going to get right into it. All right, so off the back, I'm getting at least two stories from these cards. Okay, so in one story, someone is, in both stories, someone is waiting for something. So the first card you got was the Four Wands. The Four Wands is about a celebratory time, but also building towards stability and foundation, home life, the things you desire and dream of when you think of a happy home, right? Housewife, children, uh, or husband, house, children, however it may be. All right, so you may be receiving messages in regards to this, whether it's the work you're putting in, just day-to-day work, to pay your bills, uh this messages coming in about you um getting the loan for the house that you're trying to move in to gain greater stability for yourself as opposed to renting, uh, anything like that. But it's also actively pursuing uh, this dream and vision of stability that you see for yourself. So, once again, the work that you put in, going to work, paying your bills, opening your own business, um, buying a new car, getting married, whatever it may be. And there are two bunnies here, which for me kind of symbolizes fertility. Um, so I feel like after this stability is built, then children are going to be bought into this situation, or they already may be children around the situation, and you guys may want more kids, but it's like our home is too small. We need to upgrade to another one, or just we want to provide a better home for our children. We want to have a trust fund for them, things of that nature. Um, the second card is the Ace of Pentacles. Um, the Ace of Pentacles talks about a new financial opportunity that is going to be presenting itself. So, more more financial opportunity, of course, means more possibility for stability and grounding, right? And accomplishing our dreams because it takes money to acquire the things that we want in life, right? Um, the sun and the moon happen to be, as well as some stars, in this card, which to me suggests that um, celestial, they're celestial bodies. So it's a universal energy that is taking place that is bringing this opportunity into play for you. So it's something being presented to you by the universe. Okay. Um, the sun and the moon also are both illuminating or luminaries. So they shine light on things or situations that we may not have known or seen, or we just didn't view it in that way. All right. It gives us greater um, depth into the situation, greater insight into whatever situation, opportunities um, are surrounding us. And being that they're universal energies and celestial energies, these are things that are based on divine timing and that we have no control over. It'll be released to you by the universe when they feel the time is right for you, or when they feel like you're ready to accept this opportunity that they're providing. Okay. And then the next card is the Empress card, which she is like the mother of fertility, right? So when I say I got two stories, I get somebody may want, somebody just may want stability and grounding for a family or that they already have or just for themselves, but somebody else may want children. Um or this, and there's a possibility that two people are in a situation and they're working towards stability, and then the illumination is that they find out that they're pregnant, right? But fertility can also be the nurturing of the start of a home business, right? The nurturing of the start of a career, anything of that matter. Um, then we got the Nine of Wands. In the Nine of Wands card, it's also about action and communication, but it's not action that needs to be had, it's action that has already taken place. So in this card, he's already fought the good fight. He's already been through the battle. He's already been through the struggle, the turmoil, the building stage, and now he is resting. Um, but he still has a wand in his hand because though he's tired, he's not completely out of the situation or out of the game. He knows that more obstacles and hurdles and foes are going to eventually present themselves as he continues on this path. So he has this wand ready to protect himself when those when these things present. Okay. But he also has on his full armor, which to me means that he has a aura of protection around him that is spiritual in nature. Um, that is also working in his favor to protect him from things that he may not see. Okay. So he's put in the work and he's tired from the fight and battle, but he still has some fight left in him. He's just taking a knee right now because there are no enemies. There's no immediate danger. Okay, so he's taking a breather while he has the time to, but knows that he has to pick this one up and continue forward and continue fighting through these obstacles. Um, I feel like this could be, like I said, this woman who wants to get pregnant. She may be dealing with infertility, or the doctors have told her that she can't have children, and she is tired and she feels defeated, but she still has the urge to have children, so she wants to keep fighting toward this. Also, it could be, like I said, working toward your stability, your grounding, your foundation, and you've been working for over 5 years straight, 5 days a week, from uh 6 to 5 o'clock in the evenings, 6 to 6 in the evening, and you're exhausted, but you still going forward because you still have not accomplished what you set out to yet. And in the case where these are two people that are building together and then they find out that they are pregnant, it may seem like an obstacle for the both of them. Like, oh my God, we fought so hard to accomplish what we have. How are we going to take care of a baby? Provide for a baby is just going to make it that much harder. But they're still willing to fight because we're going to have this baby. It's a blessing from the universe. And then the next card you get is the Three of Wands, which is the card of waiting for your ships to come in. Once again, the actions have already been taken. You've already put forth the hard work. Now you're just waiting for it to come in. For this woman with infertility, she's waiting. She may be taking treatments or, doing keeping up with her ovulation to try to get pregnant and things like that. And she's just waiting for the universe to bless her. For this person working on the stability by their self, it's you just waiting now for what you've already worked for. It's like, hey, okay, I've been working this hard and I made it this far, but geez, when am I going to get this break? When is it coming in? Okay, so you're just standing there waiting for it. And then the next card is the Devil card. Okay, so in the situation where it's this person by themselves that have been working on this and they're waiting for their efforts to pay off, and they're like, why isn't it coming? I feel like this is something toxic either in yourself. I really think it's in yourself, but it could be in your surroundings, in people that you surround yourself with. It's some type of toxic behavior that is around, that is preventing the universe from releasing this gift to you because you're not ready. Okay, so it's something that you have to release, let go, free yourself from, that is going to allow this to come in. For the couple that have been working so hard and find out that they're pregnant, I feel like this devil energy is maybe disagreements and bickering with one another, or thoughts, negative thoughts um about what's going to happen. We make progress and now we're going to have to take 4 steps back. We just made 2 steps, now we're going to have to take 4 back. It's a negative thought pattern or negative way of associating with each other, since you guys are pregnant now, where you're arguing because both of you are confused as to how this is going to work out, and you see things differently. Y'all have different viewpoints. Emotions are high, so y'all are arguing and bickering. Okay, and for this woman who has infertility issues, who is trying to get pregnant and is just waiting for this pregnancy, this baby, for the Lord to bless her with this um, gift. Again, I feel like this is um, some type of toxic energy, behaviors, thought patterns within yourself. It may be you starting to believe the doctors, and that's not having faith in the universe. You're asking God to give you something, and you're saying that I have faith, but you're still having negative thoughts that it's not going to happen. Well, that's not truly faith. So, of course, they can't release that blessing to you because you're still having doubts, and you're still not showing full faith. So until you can have the full faith that this is meant for you, and you're gonna receive it because you asked for it, um and you're deserving, then it's not going to happen. Okay, the advice and guidance is the Four of Raphael. It says seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. For the person who has been working on their stability themselves, uh, to grow financially and to ground themselves and kind of gain a little empire for themselves, and they feel tired and they're waiting for it to happen and don't know why it's not happening, but there's a holdup. You need to seek out other possibilities. Try to figure out why this is not happening. Are you just waiting around idly for it to happen and going, why is it not happening? Are you really trying to figure it out? What am I doing wrong? Because it's something that you're doing or something that you are involving yourself in that you're not supposed to. Okay. And look for the magic in life. I feel like you need to um, look for look at what you have accomplished in order to see that what you want is coming, that you're going to accomplish it. I made it this far from where I came from, and I didn't think I was going to make it this far, but I did. So there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to make it to that point that I want to get to because I can. Okay? And be aware of your own emotions. Once again, this is the negative thought patterns. And if I'm wondering why it's not happening, but resulting to smoking marijuana, and say it's a personal business or something like that, right? And I'm wondering why it's not taking off or whatever. And then I get stressed, and so then I go and I smoke marijuana, and then the marijuana makes me lazy, which makes me unproductive toward working on my own business. And it's a cycle, right? So you have to be aware of your own emotions and how you feel. Do you even really want what it is that you're working toward, or do you just feel that you want it? Uh, and for the woman who has infertility issues, um, seek out other possibilities, maybe other doctors, maybe other means, natural means. Maybe if you're doing natural means, then you may need to search fertility means. Okay, look for the magic in life. So look at the miracles that God has provided for other women who could not have children, who doctors told them could not have children. Women who are 50 something years old and end up pregnant. Women whose tubes have been tied, clipped, burnt, and then they grow back and they get pregnant. Okay. So it is possible for you. You have to look at these situations and stop looking at the negative, and be aware of your own emotions. Once again, honor your emotions. If you feel I know infertility issues can cause us as females to feel like less than women, because every woman should be able to produce offspring and have a child. So honor those emotions, and it's okay to feel defeated that you had to go and get alternative means for help. Fertility issues now are they were always common. They just were taboo to talk about, right? Because it was such an embarrassing thing, and women don't want to acknowledge that they can't get pregnant on their own. But, you know, it's okay. It happens. Research it. And for this couple who were working on their stability and then they feel like they had a setback because they found out they were pregnant and they're arguing, you need to seek out other possibilities for um, for the way you're going to go about life now. Or if you guys decide you don't want the baby, you can always have an abortion if you still have time. Um, I personally do not believe in abortions, but I am pro-choice. Um, to each his own, and I do not judge. Um, Adoption is also a thing. So seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Maybe this, because God doesn't give you more than you can handle, right? So maybe this is a blessing from the universe to get y'all on another level maturity wise, and then that'll bring you up to this, going to kick up your efforts substantially to make you want to acquire more. Once you become a parent, I feel like you take on a different responsibility, and then you stop making excuses where you used to be able to slack because you had nobody relying on you. And if I slack, it's not hindering anybody but me. But when you have that other little person relying on you, then there is no fail, there is no day off, there is no such thing as stop. You go, go, go to acquire for your children. And be aware of your own emotions. It's okay to feel like, what did I do? This is not the right time. Oh, I don't want this baby. It's okay to feel that way. Some people, don't want to have children, or don't want to have children right now. And just be aware of your emotions, but don't take them out on your partner. So that's all I have for you, Aries. Hopefully it helps. For one more thing, for the woman with infertility, like I said, these bunnies, there's some fireflies here that may have some significance to someone, and there's an angel here, and he's got the medical symbol on his chest. So he's looking at this little girl playing on the beach. I feel like you're going to be successful in having this child, or this couple is still going to have this child, and you're going to be happy. Okay? So that's it. Thank you, Aries. Have a good one.